Okay, this is shoot number 2. We got interrupted the first time, so please forgive me. I'm going to try and keep my emotions in check. I watched Dallas tonight. It was very emotional. And I'm mad because Triple H was not on Monday Night Raw. So you're dealing with a bombshell that is just dealing with their emotions. Also, I wanted to send my thoughts and prayers out to Boston and the Boston Marathon runners. I'm very sorry. That was very sad today. I've got 10 questions here. And guess what? It's time for your bombshell to answer some questions. Whew, you guys have asked some tough ones. Let's see if I can pull it off. Would you rather be extremely attractive or be married to someone who is extremely attractive? Really? Do you not know who you asked this question to? Oh yeah, it's about to get all diva up in here. I am the blonde bombshell. Without a doubt, I have worked very hard to get to where I am. So I'm already attractive, baby. As if I'm going to marry someone who's extremely attractive, well, I am a wonderful, beautiful soul. And whoever marries me is going to be a wonderfully blessed young man. So anyway, next question. Would you rather be quote unquote just friends with someone you love or marry an attractive man who does not love you? Well, with this question, the just friends route is not the kind of route that any woman should ever have to consider living with, being second best to any woman, to taking the back seat and knowing that you're not good enough. Would I rather be married to a man who does not love me? Well, I would say, why would you be married to that person in the first place if you knew there was no love involved? So either way, no, it's not for me. What motivates you to be so determined not to regain your weight? Well, that is easy for me to explain. It all started with going through losing Mike. I had my birthday, and there was a piece of Oreo cake, my favorite, cookies and cream, which I don't get to have now. With this diet, I have given up a lot of what I used to eat, but I know in the end, what I'm working for, the ultimate goal, is well worth it. When he told me that I was about the same size as the woman he was, well, interested in, I guess is a good way of putting it, there's just no words for how that makes you feel. Like you're never going to measure up. You're never going to be good enough. No matter how hard, whatever you try, whatever you say, whatever you do, it's just not enough. That's what motivated me to start it. To stay on it so long, I started going, okay, look, this is no longer about him. This is about me. What do I want out of life? I had to literally go, okay, I've got PCOS, and I know I want children, but how am I going to make that happen? With PCOS, you have to know that there's so many things that it leads to. One of many things is just diabetes and high blood pressure, which I had that. Now I'm off the high blood pressure pills. Knock on wood. I pray it stays that way, because I do want the blessing of not only being a wife someday, but being a mother. I do hope that that happens. Next question. What do you drink? This is a great question. I drink bottled water and unsweet iced tea. Lots and lots of it. Now I am excited because I hear that there's some new pop coming out that's called 10, like Dr. Pepper 10 and 7-Up 10. Trust me, yours truly is very interested to check out that label. And as soon as I do, I will get back with you people and see if we're going to recommend it for everyone out there. Think of your dream date. Don't tell us who he is, but explain what you two would do to be more quote-unquote acquainted, if you will. Okay, Dusty Rhodes. He's a wrestler and he always says, if you will. But anyway, I would say my idea of a dream date is picking me up from my house and going through, first and foremost, my grandpa, who's been a World War II veteran. And if I kind of get the approval from him that it would be okay to go out, not, that he would have to, but be like, okay, I approve of this young man, then I think that is, to get his approval would mean the world to me because I look up to him so much. And I think he's a good judge of character. Obviously, I have had lapses of judgment of character. So I think if I have some headway going into it, since he's going to be 90 and he was a World War II vet, then yeah, I think from now on, getting some approval from the family is a great big yes. But I know, not everyone's going to like who I like because, let's face it, Mike was a wrestler and a bad boy. However, if he's man enough to want the blonde bombshell, then he's man enough to stop hiding behind a computer or playing games. I'm done playing games. Let's just bottom line it, show up at the front door, talk to my grandpa if that goes well, then getting to know me, like these questions on here, just a simple dinner, we could go Dutch, and after that I feel more acquainted, but first take an hour and see if I can get acquainted well enough with him. Then if that goes well, we make a date for a real date, which is not like y'all are thinking. Get your minds out of the gutter. I'm talking about going to a movie or going shopping, because I love to shop, and I have had to put myself on tighter reins, I will say that, but just being treated like a lady, opening my car door, pulling out the seat, just never making me feel like I'm second best, because I've had that too much in my life. What in your life is most important, love or money? Well, this is a good question because I've had to go through bankruptcy twice. The second time was more like a divorce from Mike because I couldn't handle it. And so therefore, I had to learn how to handle my money and go budgeting, which now I have a savings. And I know right from wrong, and with my money, I don't spend it on things to make other people happy. I just have to make sure that their money is there for a gift. It doesn't have to be an expensive gift, just something to know that they're thought about and that I love them in my family. With love is very important to me. I do not want to be cheated on, lied to, manipulated, told one thing and then finding out another. I've been there, done that, and if you can't be straight up honest with me yourself, then you know what? It's just not worth my time. Where were you in your life 10 years ago? I was getting to know Mike, keeping him at safe distance. I was already trust weary as seeing my mother go through the divorce and just not and just thinking to myself, man, oh man, I can't have that in my life. I just can't have love in my life. And the reason being, I thought that I wasn't pretty enough, that I wasn't good enough. I've got to say, with this dieting, and yes, I have a body, looks aren't everything. And you can look like a 10, but feel like a 2. And get kicked in the gut and lied to. And still put on a happy face and move forward. Next. Since you have lost a lot of weight, is there a vegetable you cannot stand to eat? This is kind of funny because my grandma had fixed spinach the other day, and I actually tried spinach. And I don't know if it's a vegetable or not, but I actually liked it. Scary. Is there a vegetable I hate? Yes, cauliflower. I just cannot stand it. I will not go near it. Does love have an expiration date? It shouldn't. Love don't run. Love don't hide. Love don't walk away. Love don't back down from a fight. And if you can stand there and go, hey baby, I'm still right here. I ain't going anywhere. You can forgive if there's a mistake. Because love is patient. Love is kind. So no, love does not have an expiration date. Last question, and what a good question this one is. Could you or would you ever consider being in a relationship, but your role would be, quote unquote, the other woman? No chance, and to steal a line from Vince McMahon, in hell. I have been through hell and back. And I have played second best far too long. From here on out, I am a one-woman show. Meaning, if you can't handle me, then walk on, buddy. Because I don't need that in my life. I need a man who's strong, sincere, trustworthy, honest, and cares from the heart, and doesn't play games. That is what I will be. I will never, and I mean ever, be the other woman. That concludes your questions with the Blonde Bombshell tonight. And if you're lucky, maybe I'll sing for you.